EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Already.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
All right.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Stroud. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
All right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6.
All right.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On the quick, right?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Stroud. He's got it inside the 5.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Third and a yard.
Robin.
They'll try to run this one in. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through. and they get 3.
This taken around the 11. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Oh, ready?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Stroud. That one caught by Tucker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go, let's go.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Hey.
To throw, it's Stroud. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Oh, ready?
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's got it! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
A give. Here comes Lloyd. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They motion the slot man left. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of shotgun, Richardson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Wide open. Middle of the field. He's got his receiver. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we come upon halftime, and it's a low-scoring affair. 6-3 is the score. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here. The second half starts with a touchback. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the give, it's Lloyd. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. On the give, this is Taylor. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he's going to be taken down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal. Here's Richardson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. Now Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
All right.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
A run with Taylor. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Second and 7. Looking to throw. Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Downs goes in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On the quick, right?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He gets this one to Tucker. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Oh, hey.
Here's Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Hey.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
That's right.
Now Stroud. That one caught by Tucker. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Already.
Throwing is Stroud. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. A tight end in motion now. Try to run it with Lloyd. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks. It sets up 4th down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Richardson going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Here we go.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
All right.
Stroud. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Now it's Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Here we go. Good.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This one brought in by Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he's going to have a 1st down. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game. Here we go. 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.